Let's do some Polarity Yoga. All right, I'm Elizabeth C. and start with a breath always, right? It all starts with the breath. So exhale completely. Take a deep breath in. And exhale with a sigh. In our bodies, in the now, in this moment. Good, and just as a little experiment, just so we can see how our twists do now and then at the end of class, our rotations. Take a deep breath in, arms come up overhead. Pinkies to the back of the room, shoulders soft. Not this, right? This, shoulders soft. Exhale, bring your left hand to your right knee. And it's gonna look opposite, right? Bring your right hand to the back, lift up. Inhale and lift. Exhale, now twist from the belly button, like a corkscrew. And look behind you. Just notice what you're seeing behind you. Good, another deep breath in, bring the hands back up. Twist to the front. Exhale, other way. So now, for your right hand to the left knee, your left hand behind you. Inhale, lift, lengthen. Exhale, twist. And just notice again where you're looking behind you. Notice how this feels. Good, arms come back up. Inhale, back to center, and let it go. Just so we can see, because it's amazing. The body is such an amazing organism, and it will react. It will make a difference for you. All right, let's come into the first move of the day, the first pose. Coming off my bolster, again, sit on whatever makes you comfortable, right? We are going to lay with our backs into the floor, arms out, palms up, feet near the rear. Exhale, drop the legs to one side, look the other way, twist over and drop wherever side the knees are to drop that hand toward the mat, toward the floor. So the palm that you're looking toward is up, the palm that you're looking away from is down. Have the eyes look beyond the fingertips. Good, inhale, come up, go to the other side. Everything twists, everything moves. So now, for me, my legs are to the right, I'm looking to the left, my right palm is down, my left palm is up, and I'm looking over my left fingertips. Good, other side, let's go. Inhale and exhale. Again, knees could be together, could be apart. Good, keep going. Inhale up, exhale the other side. Good, now let's go for 14 of those at your own pace. Inhaling at the top, exhaling as you drop. Here we go. And again, this is the motion that a baby makes in the crib. It is the same motion. It's going to open up the spine, get the synovial fluid going. Again, our mantra here, from my teacher, Bruce Berger, you are as young as your spine. Good, so go to 14 on that for yourself. And come to the top. Straighten the spine. Bring the knees into the chest. Good, bring the forehead toward the knees. Feel that opening. Good, bring it back down. Give yourself some booty love. Hold on to your rear, the negative pole. Still on your back. Take a deep breath in. Push the back into the mat. And windshield wipe, open, close. This move originates from the hip joint, opening up the sacrum. Again, not from the knee, not from the ankle, from the hip. Good, keep going for 4, 3, 2, 1. Now give it a moment and just feel, just sense your presence in your body. I'm feeling this in my knees. I'm feeling it in my hips, feeling it a little bit in the belly. Just notice that, right? It's all connected, as are all of us. We're all connected. All right, let's do another set. Here we go. Open, close. Open, close. Originating at the hip joint. How's the back doing? You keeping the back into the mat? The rear is the negative pull. So we're getting energy going, but we want to keep it in the body, the ultrasonic core, keeping that life force, holding it, allowing it to do good in the organs, the tissue, the joints, the tendons, the muscles. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Give it a moment. Feel that. Feel the energy. Feel the presence. Good. Now again, push the back into the mat. Open the toes. Yoga toes. Curl the toes. Open and curl. Good. Now, point and flex the feet. Point and flex. All right. Give it a moment. We're going to do ankle rolls, ankle circles, 7 one way and 7 the other. Push the back into the mat. Here we go. The ankles are all about movement, of course, obviously. But if something happens in the ankles, a lot of times we're not sure which direction to go. They're about direction, right? One more. All right, let's go the other way. Circle. Full circles. Breathing. And release. Good. Give it a moment. And a little shake it out there. Thank you, body. Notice again what you're noticing. I feel that in my quadriceps. I feel it in my quads, which I think is really weird, but I've never been anything but weird, so that makes sense. All right. From here, we're going to work the core. Again, come back to booty love. And we're going to, in a single joint motion, lift the legs toward the head. And maybe a little bit of a pop up as you lift. Okay, not a have to. Again, you know what your body can do. We're practicing, we're not performing here, right? So just notice what your body can do. You might want to have your legs straight. You might want to bring your forehead to your knees to your forehead. You might want to lift the shoulders and the head. Depends upon you, depends upon your body, okay? So here we are. We've got our booty love going on. Back is into the mat or the floor. Exhale and we lift. Again, single joint, only the hip joints moving. It isn't this. It's this. All right? All right, let's keep going. Up. And control it on the down, right? I like to cheat on this stuff. I want to just let gravity do it all. There's a little message there, I think, honey. I want to let gravity do it all, but no, I control the down. All right? Let's do 2 more, because you've been going longer than me. And 1. Oh, yeah, feels good. Arms out, palms up. Deep breath. You might want to look at that.
It's okay.
Exhale. Okay, drop the legs to one side. Look the other way. Both palms are up. You're welcome to hold it here. I like to feel the spine click, click, click into place. So for me, I'm keeping both shoulders down. I straighten that top leg. Now, I can reach the floor and keep my shoulder down. Now, there were times when I couldn't, but if I can't, I put something there. Right? We talk about proprioception. It feels better for the body to feel safe and know where it is in space. But I'm telling you, there were times with, rotator cuff, hip stuff. I couldn't touch the floor here. I couldn't, God, it was like crazy. So remember, it's not about what we used to do, or what we can do that we can't, or use, it's not about that. That's just Uncle Screwtape trying to mess with us. Let that one go. All right, bring that leg back. Inhale, come up. Straighten the spine. Exhale, drop to the other side. Look the opposite way. Again, shoulders are soft on the ground. You can stay there. Absolutely. If you want a little more, you extend that leg. If the shoulders can stay on the mat and the foot can be on the floor, keep it there. If not, give yourself a prop. Breathing here. Notice where you might be holding and soften it a little bit. hold on and help. Bring that leg back. Click, click, click. I love it. Coming back to the center, straightening the spine. Thank you, body. Okay, from here, come on up to seated. Have something for your knees. Stand on your knees. Stand on your knees, if you please. You know what's coming next. We're going to do our balance. Balance is not a given. It is learned. So, one foot comes out. Arms are out. We find our gaze. Feel your solar plexus. Notice where you are in the room. Notice where you are in space. Most important here, my toes are down. They're not up. You can try it that way. It's going to be a lot easier. Again, balance is learned. It's not something that just happens. So, here we go. And we lift. Again, the lifting to me is the most difficult part. It's like, I don't want to lift. I don't want to. It's going to be hard. There we go. And notice, you can quiet. That's 20 seconds. We go for 30. Every muscle working here. All the connective tissue. And that's 30 seconds. Nice. Okay. Let's do the other side. Finding it. Finding it. Find it. Feel it. Open it. And lift it. I haven't lifted before I said to, so he's going to do a couple extra seconds. Hold your gaze, hold your focus, and notice what you're noticing. Notice what your mind says if you have to put your foot down. So what? So you have to put your foot down, so you lift it back up. You're learning. It's a practice. And there's 30 seconds. Go last. We did it. All right, come to tabletop. And a cat-cow. One more. Lead with the base of the spine. Down, 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 down. Push, 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 push. Push. And back to neutral. Lay it down on your belly. Do some crickets. Thank you. Pillow with the hands. Feet are up. Knees bent. And we open and close here. Open and close. Open, close. Open, close. Yeah. So, knowing when we do this, we'll get some motion there. Determined. Open, close, open, close, open, close. Bringing all of our energy to ourselves. Better day, better day. And here we are, Independence Day, right? And something to just keep in mind. Give it a moment. Rest that. Just feel it. Be present. When our forefathers wrote the Declaration of Independence, there was no country here. There was no thing, right? It was a declaration. So what are you declaring for yourself? What are you declaring independence from? What are you declaring that you're going toward? Let's do another set. Open, close. What are you going toward? Not away from. They didn't say we're going away from the meanies. We're going away from the British. They're mean. No, they said we hold these rights to be ours now. They didn't talk about what they weren't going to do anymore. They talked about what they were going to do. Right? Wow. Brilliant. Brilliant. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And give it a moment. Feel it, feel it, feel it. All right. From here, I'm going to come into a cobra. Hands are under your shoulders. Actually, you know what? Let's do an Elizabeth. It's more fun. Elbows are under your shoulders. All right. I'll show you this from the side. And from here, you're just going to push away so that you lift the chest. Push and lift the chest. Feel that in the chest. Feel the muscles working. The biceps, the shoulders, the sits muscles. From here, lift the belly. If you want more, lift the pelvis. If you want more, okay, keeping toe tops down. Toe tops are down. If you want more, you can lift the knees. I'm not going to. Lift it, and bring it down. Hand pillow, give it a moment. Whatever movement works for you. Good, let's do one more of those. Shoulders, elbows in alignment. Hands out, toe tops down. Grapefruit under the chin. Deep breath, push away, lift the chest, push the back toward the sky. Push the belly, push the back of the belly toward the sky, the mid-back. Push the lower back toward the sky, toward the ceiling. Shoulders are easy, you're working it here. Now, push the butt, push the pelvis toward the sky. Push it up, 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 up. Toe tops down. What are you going toward? I am strength, I am ease. And back down. Yeah, give it a moment. Woo! Windshield wipe, maybe I call this old school, when you cross them back and forth, I think, and then this is new school. All right, from here we're gonna move into a down dog. Now, maybe down dog isn't for you. Maybe you're gonna come to tabletop and then to standing, right? You do what your body can do in this moment. So hands are under shoulders now, toe tops down, push it back slowly. Maybe you come first into tabletop, maybe even a little bit of a child's pose. Again, you know your body. Then from there, push back into a downward facing dog. Good, move your dog around. Maybe one heel comes down and up. Another heel comes down and up. Both heels toward the mat. Another deep breath here. Good. Either bring the feet to the hands or the hands to the feet. You know what you want to do today. Hold it at the bottom. Hold on to opposite elbows. Not that you could hold on to the same elbow. Top of the head toward the mat. Little ragdoll here. Bring the left shoulder toward the left hip and pulse. 2, 3, 4. Right shoulder toward right hip and pulse. 2, 3, 4. Good. Just drop the hands for a moment. Bend the knees. Come up slowly. Push down. Extended mountain pose on your toes. Again, this is another balance here. Pinkies toward the back of the room. Shoulders soft. Good. Exhale. Hands come to heart. Heels come to the mat. We got that. We got that. Good. Shake it off. Shake it off. Do a little movement, whatever works for you. All right? All right. Let's do some shoulder rolls. So we're going to do 7 back. Opening up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now 7 forward. Again, opening up the shoulders because we're going to do our gallbladder liver next. With the shoulders nice and open. 2, 1. Good. And then swim it back. Swim it back. You want to put a little finesse into that. You go for it. Yeah. Swim back. Give it some finesse. Yeah. And then forward. Feeling that. Opening the shoulder. You know, the shoulder joint, it's a ball and socket joint like the hips. Now, bounce a little bit. It's a ball and socket joint like the hips, right? The hip is a nice big opening, but the shoulder's smaller, so we really want to make sure it's okay before we start playing with it. So maybe you need something, if you can't bring your hands back, maybe you're holding a towel here, right? Strap, whatever works, okay? When we come down, maybe you don't lift your arms up as we come forward. All good. You get there or you won't. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We're in the destination. It's life. We're doing it, okay? So, thumbs together behind the back. Slight bend in the knees. We open a little bit. Again, remember, it's an arch, not a fold. It's an arch. Feel that core. Deep breath in. We exhale. We come forward with the ha sound. Ha. Ha. Change the interlocking. Ha. Of the thumbs. Ha. On each. Ha. Lift the arms if you can. Ha. 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 Last one. Ha. Bring it up. Feel it. Open it. it out. I'm going to do 7 more of those. 7 more. Again, thumbs, right? Thumbs here and then here. I shift them every time. All right? Here we go. So open, open, right? Holding. Deep breath. And ha. 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 Last one. Ha. And bring it up. Little shoulder love. So when I'm coming down, I'm not keeping my knees straight. Bounce them, let everything jiggle. My knees are bent, okay? Nice, all right. Chin to chest, let's just do this briefly. Shoulder to chin to shoulder. Slowly through center. Chin to shoulder. Chin to chest. Open the arms, feel that all through upper back, the neck. Good, and then come to standing up, back, and around. Nice. All right, from here, let's do some wood chops. Hands are together, any way that works. Same idea. We come up, and then we come down and through with the ha sound. Again, we're holding the core. Knees are bent, all right? It's not about how fast. It's not about any of this. Let the head follow as well. We don't want the head to stay up as we're coming down. We let the head go as well. All right, here we go. Deep breath. Ha. 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 7 more. Ha. 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 Last one. Ha. Bring it up. Hold it here. Hold it here. We're here. Hold it here. Feel that. Feel that core. Feel that core. Slight bend in the knees. And come up to standing, heart center. All right. Come into goddess pose. Toes out, heels in. And again, remember on this one, my go-to is this. You don't be like me. Knees over, ankles, tuck, and down. All right, that's where you want to be. That's where you want to be. Hands to thighs. Exhale, shoulder to opposite knee. Slowly through center with a little arch in the back. Other side. Knees stay bent. Through center. Exhale. Inhale through center. Exhale. Yeah, so what other side, what are you claiming independence from? What are you going toward? Not away from. Right? Because if we go away from it, it's like trying to not think of the Golden Gate Bridge. It's right there. All right, shoulder to opposite knee, straighten the opposite leg. Through center, shoulder to opposite knee, straighten the opposite leg. Good, one more each side. That's why I say, what's your I am? Not what I am not. I am not. Oh, no. The subconscious doesn't get that. Tuck. Come up. Heel toe together. Can't do it all the way. Let's come into a squat. Now, again, you might want, I say this, but I've never really shown it. You might want blocks behind you to help you. That's fine. Right? If you want that. Absolutely. Go for it. Maybe you can't come all the way down. I don't like them myself. I used to use them. I prefer a raised heel squat. And like I said, I used to be able to put my heels to the ground. No, I got a new hip. I'm an old hippie with a new hip, and it's working for me. So there you have it. All right, hands on the outside as I push. Inside push. Yeah. Hands, I'll put my hands to my block. Come up. And extended mountain pose. Hands to heart center. Kidneys. Again, a little bit of a balance here. Remember, we inhale, 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 and ha. All right? Here we go, shoulders soft. Inhale, 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 ha. Inhale, 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 ha. Good, over, under, over, ha. Ha, come up on those toes, ha, yeah. Ha, 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 ha. Hold it here and bring it down. Good, let it go, let it go. All right, let's move into rotations. Remember, we don't always do everything, right? Today we did Elizabeth, so we're not doing starfish. Actually, let's do one just to define our space. Let's do one to define our space. Hands to heart. Inhale, come up, around, define your space. Hands at the bottom, either top of hands or palms together as you come up through the central channel. Let's do one more. Open, I am. Up through the central channel, hands overhead, and to heart center. Yeah, just a little bit, right? Not leave anything out. Okay, we're gonna do our rotations. Remember with rotations, how far did you get in the beginning? I'm gonna keep my heels down. You can lift your heels. Like I said, it depends on your hips, depends on your back. Notice how far back you can see compared to when we started. And yeah, we're in a little bit of a different pose. You know, our hips aren't stable on the mat, but if you want, you can do it seated when we're done and just notice the difference, because it's pretty cool. I never not notice a difference. And again, we usually do this for every year that we've rotated around the planet. Couple more here, soft and easy. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, let that go. A few shoulder rolls. Let's get the brain going before we lay it down. Elbow to knee or hand to knee. Together, 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 together. For 4, 3, 2, 1 to the back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep going. One more. Basketball. Boom. It's opposites. That's the tough one for me. Opposites. 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 Up until now, it's been tough. Now, no problem. Try and remember that when I'm saying something about myself that isn't what I want, I say up until now. Now I'm good. 3, 2, 1. Good. Shoulder roll it. Come to laying on your left side any way you want. I'm going to go through a chaturanga if you want to join me. We're going to lay on our left side in infant's pose. Extend. Fold. Hands to the mat. Feet to the back. High push-up. I drop my knees here. Low push-up. Little cobra here. And down as I lay on my left side. My left hand is at the base of my skull. My right hand is on my hip or rear, the base of my spine if possible. As I send presence to the different parts of my body, starting with my eyes, my eyeballs, the eye sockets, my forehead, my brain, sharing presence with the brain, skull, hair follicles in the scalp, back of the throat, the neck, soften in the shoulders, sharing presence with the shoulders, thank you, thank you. The arms all the way down to the fingertips. Upper, lower back. entire spine. Remember, as young as our spine, send it some presence, some love, some awareness. Rib spaces between the ribs, the rib cage, the heart, the lungs, stomach, liver, gallbladder, intestines, the entire digestion system, colon, all the internal organs, sending presence into the hip joints, pelvis and rear, thighs, quadriceps, knees, all the way down to the soles of the feet, the tips of the toes, a little acknowledgement there at the ankles. And just imagine yourself in a beautiful, beautiful ball of presence, this aura of presence around you. You might even imagine it as a specific color. And take another breath in as acknowledgement to your wonderful body. Your body did everything that you asked it to do to the very best of its ability. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's come up to seated, comfortable seated position. Your hands at your heart. I like to touch my heart. And we'll chant Om together one time, sending this vibration of well-being, this presence out into our day, into the rest of the year, into what it is that we are independent from, what it is, where are we going? Saying it to everyone that we come into contact with today, known and unknown. Exhale completely. Deep breath in. Prayer with the hands, thumbs to forehead. The love in me salutes the love in you. Namaste, sweetheart. Thank you for joining me. I'll be here every day until I'm not. I'll be here every morning at 8. And if I'm going to take some time off, I'll let you know. But otherwise, like I said, I don't like practicing alone. What I love to share. And I love this. I love the way it makes me feel. And I think that people who feel good make a better world. So let's go feel good. Take this out with us. Send it out. And again, thank you for sharing with me, sweetheart. Have a wonderful day. It's your independence. Claim it. Take care.